The president's all for the things he's for, but we get to be for the things we're for. We don't have to start with the things he's for if we're really bipartisan. And then I hope they'll say, here's an offer we're going to make to you. If you will agree to drop the 4,500 pages of legislation currently sitting at the White House, and you will agree to start over, and you will agree to genuinely bipartisan working groups of equal number of Democrats and Republicans, then let us have a conversation about what we can agree on. And I'll give you two simple, small examples. Why don't we agree that litigation reform to lower the cost of health care would be a good starting point? And why don't we agree, as Jim Froeg at the Center for Health Transformation put it in the recent book that he published, which is entitled Stop Paying the Crooks. Again, bold, out on the edge, 2 + 2 = 4. You want to save money in health care? Our estimate is, at the Center for Health Transformation, between $70 and $120 billion a year is stolen. Now, when I say stolen, I don't mean marginal fudging. I mean a dentist in New York who filed 992 procedures a day. I mean 5 pizza parlors in Miami that were certified by Medicaid as HIV/AIDS transfusion centers. Real theft from a bureaucracy that is so incompetent it doesn't even know what's going on. Now, surely the president could agree with us that theft from government is not good. Again, I know it's bold, it's out on the edge. I know from a Chicago, Springfield background, it's hard to fully grasp that honesty could be a part of government. But let's test the president's willingness to be bipartisan. If he's willing to start afresh, we can do it. If he's willing to focus on what we agree on, we can do it. If he's willing to write smaller bills out in the open, transparently, with the American people seeing every step of the way, with open rules in the House for amendment, and open opportunity for amendment in the committees, and open conferences. And I have an idea. I think there was a candidate in 2008 who was exactly right when he said, why don't we put the conference committees on C-SPAN? And so let's give President Obama a chance to be as idealistic as candidate Obama by keeping the word he gave in 2008. And if he'll agree to those steps, I'm not frightened of bipartisanship. It'll be tough, it'll be hard. But if we're going to have 3 years in which the president loses energy, Pelosi and Reid become isolated, the left cracks, we can't just sit back and hope that the world will let us wait. We can't go on recess. And so we have to have the courage to stand up and say, we know what we believe, we know what the American people believe, we know what is good for America's future, we can do this together. And I close with a line from John Paul II in his very first homily, who said, be not afraid. And I think we have to say, we are a free people. We represent people to whom God has granted sovereignty. We represent the opportunity to stand under the rule of law. We are the home of the free, the land of the free, because we are the home of the brave. If you're not brave, you're not going to be free. We should be brave enough to stand up and say, let's work together until we finish defeating the left, and then we won't have to work with them as much. But candidly, we should adopt rules that say, even when they're in a small minority, down to the last 15 or 20 left-wingers in the Senate, the last 100 or so in the House, we should still have rules that allow them to bring their ideas to the table, because we should not be afraid. Thank you, good luck, and God bless you.